Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and we talk all about Arc'teryx stuff here. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking it out. I have a ton of videos here all about these different Arc'teryx jackets. I have a whole load of them. We do reviews, we do comparisons, you know, I try to give you as much information about them as I can. If you're a subscriber to the channel, again, thank you very much for your support and thanks for all the comments and questions and stuff you guys post. It's been great. I try to answer, you know, everything I can and, you know, be as honest I can, you know, with those answers. So thanks again. So today's video is basically about a question that I get all the time, you know, with these videos, and it's basically, you know, what size should I get? You know, so I'm going to try to tackle that with you guys today. I want to give you a good general idea of how these Arc'teryx jackets fit, and hopefully it'll help you to give you, you know, enough information to make the right decision for yourself as to what size to get. Now that being said, right, everybody's different. Everybody's body's a little different size or shape, and things might fit you slightly different than they fit me, okay? But I think in general, you're going to get a good idea of what's going on here with these jackets. So we're going to dive into that. So Arc'teryx has basically two different fitting styles of jackets, okay? One is a fitted fit, one is a regular fit, all right? The fitted jacket is something that's going to be worn a little closer to the body. It's going to be a little trimmer. Now in years past, it's always been a trim fit and a regular fit. Just recently Arc'teryx has changed that, where it's no longer called a trim fit, it's called a fitted jacket. So we have fitted and regular fit. The fitted ones fit closer to the body in the main section of the jacket, and the sleeves are a little bit closer fitting. The regular fit is a larger fitting jacket, a little more relaxed fitting jacket. It has more room in the body and more room in the arms. So the main idea for that is basically that two things. One, we have more room to layer underneath it, all right, if we want to put heavier layers underneath it. And two, it gives us more room inside the jacket to move around, okay? So that's basically the difference between trim fit and regular fit. Now, within each style of jacket, we have a little variation as well, right? A hard shell, a soft shell, or a insulated jacket. Now, insulated jackets can be regular fit or trim fit. I tend to find that the lighter weight jackets are more trim fit. The heavier weight jackets are more regular fit, okay? If it's a heavier weight jacket, we're probably going to be wearing more heavier weight pieces with it or under it. We're layering more under it, okay? So they give us more room, especially right for colder weather. Winter jackets, heavy winter jackets, we might be layering more with that underneath it. So there's more room in there. A lighter weight summer jacket like this Atom SL, right? We don't need to, that's not necessarily a summer jacket, but just a lighter weight jacket. You know, we're not going to be wearing big, heavy, bulky pieces underneath it, most likely, right? So these are a little more fitted, all right? So this is a fitted jacket, okay? I have room here, but not a tremendous amount. It fits nice, okay? The sleeves too. There's space here, but it's not excessive, okay? So that would be a fitted kind of jacket. Now, as far as a regular fit goes, this is a Therium AR. This is a heavier winter down jacket. This is a regular fit. So again, now this one is not that big. It does fit rather nicely, but I do have room in here, right? We have more room inside the jacket. I can wear layers underneath this. I can wear this Atom SL or an LT underneath this, no problem. I can wear fleeces underneath it. I can wear a fleece with my Atom LT, both underneath this, okay? So again, right, little different styles, but you can kind of get the idea of the difference between fitted and regular fit. Now, as we move on, for the most part, your insulated pieces, your fleeces, are going to be worn underneath possibly a soft shell. Okay, so a soft shell here, like this Gamma LT, is going to be cut a little bit bigger than my Atom SL. Reason being, this is meant to be worn over this. Okay, now there's times when people wear different combinations. Some people like wearing a soft shell as a base layer and then wear an insulated layer on top of it. That's fine, it all works. But you know, the point is, usually a shell is on top of, right? So a soft shell can go on top of an insulated layer, therefore they're cut slightly bigger. Now for me, I find that most of all my soft shells are not cut big enough to wear over heavy layers. Okay, I can wear this soft shell over my Atom SL, over my Atom LT. I can wear it over some fleeces, no problem, right? My Cerium SL, perfect, beautiful underneath this. But my Therium AR here gets a little tight. It gets pretty tight underneath this, so probably not the best idea. Now, a hard shell, such as this Beta FL, okay, is meant to go on top of everything, okay? So these are cut a little bit larger than these, all right? It's still an extra large, and this is an extra large, as that is an extra large, but it's just cut bigger because it's meant to go on top of, okay, everything. So I guess my point is, all right, depending on this type of jacket will depend on how big it's cut. Now, it's like I said, these are all extra larges. Every jacket that I own except for two are all extra larges. The other two are larges. And I have them here, and we'll talk about them a little bit later. So even though, again, they're all extra larges, they're each cut a little bit different because they have a different purpose, all right? So the extra large in the hard shell is meant to fit over an extra large in an insulated jacket, and maybe an extra large with a soft shell on top of that insulated jacket, okay? So, sorry to ramble on. I'm just trying to get this point to you. All right, now, hopefully we have a grasp of that concept as well. Now, I am 6'2", 210 pounds, and like I said, everything that I own except for two jackets here are all extra larges. And they all fit me, okay, in some way, shape, or form, okay, but they all pretty much fit me well, all right. So what I would like also to tell you, I think probably some of the best piece of advice that I can give you when it comes to buying the right size for yourself is to buy it in whatever size you typically wear, okay? For me, I go to the store, I buy this t-shirt, it's an extra large, all right? If I buy a sweatshirt or, you know, whatever, a jacket or a dress shirt, right? It's an extra large, okay? So that's the size that I buy in all this stuff, and it works, Okay, so it seems that Arc'teryx is pretty true to size. When it comes to what you normally buy, you should buy the same size with Arc'teryx jackets. There are a few exceptions, okay, and we are going to talk about that and why you might want to size down or up, okay? And also, like, if you're in between sizes, right? Like if you're in between a medium and a large, then we need to consider, what piece you're buying and what are you doing with that piece. If you're buying, a heavier piece you want to layer under, then you probably shouldn't go down a size. You should probably go up the size, okay? If you're, in between sizes and maybe you just want a light jacket for the summer, you're going to wear over a t-shirt. Well, then you might be able to go down that like half size, right? So it's all a matter of like trial and error as well, again, because like I said, everything is going to fit everybody a little bit differently. With Arc'teryx, if you ever do buy something and it's not right and you need to send it back, it's not a problem. Just a little tag that comes with the jacket, it's usually tied on to a zipper or something on the jacket. Don't cut it off. If you think you get this piece, you try it on. If it doesn't fit you right, don't cut that tag off. This way you can just send it back and you can get a credit or whatever without any problems. Okay, so yeah, so just buy the regular size that you normally wear. All right, that's the best starting point. For me, when I first bought my first two pieces from Arc'teryx, I bought a Beta LT right here, this jacket, and Ethereum AR. And I did the little measurements, like according to the size charts from Arc'teryx, right? If you go into Arc'teryx website, you pick out a jacket you like, you click on that jacket, it opens up the page. In the part of the page where it has, like to pick a color and the size that you want to order, underneath that it'll have like a little size and fit chart. Okay, and you can go on there and it'll tell you all the measurements and stuff that they suggest, or what size these jackets are, so what may fit you. So I went on there and I took my little tape measure and I kind of measured myself, around the chest, around the shoulders, around the waist, and all that kind of stuff. And for some reason, I'm sure it's my own fault, I came up with a size large would probably be the best for me. So when I ordered the two pieces, what I found was my Ethereum AR was a little too tight. It would fit me with a t-shirt, but if I wanted to layer underneath it, it got pretty snug. It was starting to get a little tight pulling up that zipper, all right? So I decided I had to send it back, and I exchanged it for the extra large, and the extra large fits me great. Now this is a regular fit, but the regular fit in this Ethereum is not really huge, right? So it fit me perfectly, and I can layer underneath this without any problem. I can wear it as a standalone any problem. So the extra large was spot on, okay? Now as far as my Beta LT, this was a size large as well, all right? Yeah, all my other hard shells, except for one, are extra large, okay? This jacket, when I put it on, it fit me like a glove. It was perfect, okay? So I didn't want to send it back because I was like, man, this fits perfect. The sleeve length is perfect. The length of the coat, and the body, it fits nice. The problem is, it's a large, I don't have a lot of room to layer underneath it. I can layer lighter pieces like a fleece, right? Like a Delta, LT, you know, the Gammas, I'm sorry, not the Gammas, the Kyanites fit under here just fine, comfortably. Anything more starts getting a little tight, all right? So I didn't want to send this back because I really like the jacket, and the way it fits me is just perfect. So what I decided I wanted to do is I wanted to keep this as a jacket for the summer, right? For rainstorms and stuff, when it's, you know, hot outside and it's pouring rain and I need a rain jacket, where I don't have to layer underneath this. Because if I don't have to layer underneath this, this is a fitted jacket, right? This fits perfectly on me, okay? That's what I want it for. But then I realized if I want to layer underneath a hard shell like this, I need it in an extra large, okay? So I then ordered another hard shell in an extra large, okay? Which is this purple Beta FL. So the Beta FL in an extra large, now you can see how much bigger an extra large is from the large. Now I definitely have room in here. Again, that large fit me, okay, because of what I was talking about before, because it's a hard shell. Now a large in the insulated jacket wouldn't fit. The large in the hard shell fit me because the hard shells are cut bigger to go over those layers, okay? So it's a little bit bigger cuts. So it did fit me. But again, it's not big enough to wear with layers underneath it. So this is an extra large, all right? This is a Beta FL in an extra large. Now you can definitely see the sleeves are a little longer, and I definitely have more room inside the jacket. This is fitted as well. All right, this is another, well, it was a trim fit, now it's a fitted jacket. Okay, so you can see that this fits good. Now, this fits me great, and I have room underneath it to layer. So I can layer some heavier pieces underneath it. Now, it's a fitted, all right? So ideally, if I want to layer a piece, heavier piece underneath it, a fitted piece underneath it is perfect. A regular fit piece will fit underneath it, but it's going to be a little tighter, but it will work, at least for me, okay? So this is a Cerium LT. This is fitted as well, okay? You see it's a nice trim fit down the sides. This fits inside my fitted extra large hard shell beautifully, right? No problem, zips up, I can move around, it fits great, okay? So you can see that. All right, now, the next piece I want to show you is another hard shell, and it's a Alpha SV. The Alpha SV is probably one of Arc'teryx's, flagship pieces. This is the heaviest, most durable hard shell that they make. And this thing is like a rock, man. This thing is a suit of armor. It's awesome. This is an extra large in a regular fit, all right? Purple one was a trim fit. This is a regular fit. So now you can see the difference of the regular fit over the same fitted, insulated Cerium LT, okay? Now, sleeves are much longer, right? I have definitely more room here in the body, all right? The hood is bigger, all right? Everything is larger on this. Now, part of the reason for that is because it is a regular fit instead of a fitted fit. However, there's a little more to this, I believe, anyway. This is a an Alpha SV. SV stands for severe conditions, all right? This is a jacket that you're going to be wearing under severe weather conditions. Whether you're ice climbing right on top of a mountain, climbing a glacier, you know, rock climbing, something rugged, all right? Top of a mountain, you know, ice climbing, it's going to be cold. You're going to be wearing layers underneath this thing. So I believe, you know, Arc'teryx has basically purposely built this jacket a little bit larger to accommodate all these extra heavy layers you're going to be wearing in severe conditions. Okay, it's not a lightweight jacket to be wearing when the weather's nice with a light piece, right? It's heavy. It's going to be, you know, severe. All right, so for that reason, I think it is cut larger typically than an extra large regular fit would be. Okay. Now, I wear this with my Cerium SV, another SV, which is a heavy, well, it's light, but you know, a really warm down insulated jacket that's really poofy, and it fits over that beautifully. So you can see that in my video that I have of this Alpha SV. But you know, right now I just want to kind of show you the differences. All right. So this definitely fits bigger, larger than the trim fit in the extra large hard shell. Okay. Again, meant to go over multiple heavy layers. All right. Now I got one more hard shell I wanted to show you, and that is, if I can find it, my Rush IS. Now the Rush IS is also a regular fit, and I bought this in a large purposely. All right, so I have, try to follow me here, I have this Beta LT in a large fitted jacket, okay, and I have the purple Beta FL in an extra large fitted jacket. Okay, so two fitted jackets, one large, one extra large. My hope with this was this is a large regular fit. I was hoping that this jacket would kind of fit in between sizes of the large fitted and the extra large fitted, right? So you have a large fitted, you have a large regular fit, then an extra large fitted, okay? And it's exactly what this is, all right? Now I wanted that because this jacket on its own has a light layer of insulation inside of it. So I wanted this jacket again as a standalone piece, as my Beta LT is in the summer, right? I wanted this as a standalone piece for when the weather gets cooler, spring and fall, right? Because it has its own layer of insulation in it, right? And here is the large in a regular fit. So again, I have some room under here. I can layer, you know, a light piece underneath it comfortably, but it fits me great. So these two jackets that I have in the size large are hard shells. Okay, so they're cut a little bit bigger anyway. So I was able to wear these as standalone pieces with just a t-shirt, you know, or a light layer underneath it, and be perfect. And it's not big, you know, baggy and big and bulky on me as if a extra large would be without any layers. Okay, I'm getting there. All right, so that's that. Now, let's go back to our insulated pieces, okay? A Cerium SL, extra large, fitted. Okay, we're gonna roll this up here, zip this up. Okay, you can see, nice trim fit in here. A shell go right over this, my Gamma LT, my Gamma MX, a Gamma SL, soft shell. Squamish hoodie fits over this beautifully. Okay, it's a nice trim fit piece. Now, another insulated layer here that I have is the Atom AR. Now the Atom AR is again a heavier piece for the winter. I haven't, that red one here was the Atom SL, a fitted jacket, right? Lightweight, super lightweight. The Atom LT, it fits the same way as the Atom SL. It's just a little heavier jacket. The Atom AR is the heaviest one. This is a winter jacket, all right? This is a regular fit, all right? So while they're all Atoms, right? Atom SL, Atom LT, Atom AR. This one is the heaviest. This is definitely a winter, jacket, and there is a little more room in here. But this Atom is not cut that big, okay? It really fits nice and comfortably on me as a regular fit. I do have room underneath this to layer. I wear a covert cardigan underneath this a lot. I can wear my Atom LT or SL underneath this comfortably without any problems. There's a little more space here in the sleeve, right? In the arms to, have another jacket on underneath it. And in the body, right? We do have, some room here in the body. It's not huge. I can wear it standalone like this without any problems at all, but I can layer underneath it. If I want to layer over top of it, okay, my Gamma soft shells, it's getting a little tight. I can do it, but it gets a little tight. The hard shells, extra large hard shell, no problem. Large hard shell ain't gonna make it, okay? So hopefully that kind of gives you a good idea of that. All right. Now, one other jacket I have here that I wanted to talk about just briefly is my Therm jacket. Now the Therm, this is new for me. This is, again, a size extra large. It is a regular fit. But the Therm, however, is really different than all the rest of these, as Arc'teryx describes it as an urban jacket. This jacket is basically cut really a lot bigger, okay? It is a regular fit, but you can see here that this is bigger on me than the regular fit in that Atom AR, all right? Because it's a different style jacket, okay? It's an urban, it's a casual worn jacket. Again, I'm just wearing this with a t-shirt, and it is a regular fit. So I can definitely layer underneath it. So I will. But see, depending on the style of the jacket, right, and what it's meant for and used for, they fit a little bit differently. Now, check this out. I can put on this Atom AR, and then I can put the Therm on top of it. Okay, so it's a casual, urban style jacket, right? It's cut bigger because it's more relaxed, right? Casual, relaxed. But here it is. Okay. Now this is great. Now I'm not going to say, that I want to layer more underneath this. I think this is more than enough to layer underneath it. It fills it out perfectly. Okay, but you can definitely see, again, the regular fit, gives us more room in the body to layer heavier layers underneath it. And they're heavy winter jackets. So it's kind of nice. You have that flexibility in layering underneath it. Okay, so yeah, I guess the bottom line is, like I said, start with the size you normally wear. Then you need to consider what style, type of jacket you're purchasing, okay? As I talked about having, the hard shells run a little bit bigger, the soft shells are kind of medium, and then, your insulated jackets, lighter insulated jackets, maybe little fitter, more trim fitting. Heavier insulated jackets might be a little larger, bulkier fitting. Again, depending on what they're meant to be used for, right, is basically going to equate to how they're cut. All right, but for the most part, right, I'm an extra large. The extra large in the Atom AR fits me. The extra large in the Therm fits me. The extra large in the Ceriums fit me, okay? But they each have a little more nuance to them as far as what they're meant to be worn with or for, okay? That makes that variation. So I hope, you know, this helped you out. And you can kind of see and understand the differences in these jackets. You know, it's kind of hard to explain, but there is a little pattern to these. There is, you know, a definite rhyme and reason to why things fit the way they do. So you need to think about what you're buying the jacket for. What style the jacket is. If you're in between a size, if you're typically in between a medium and a large, or a large and an extra large, you know, what kind of piece are you buying? You buying a heavier piece you want to layer with or underneath, then you may be sizing up. If, you know, if you want something a little trimmer fitting, lighter weight, then maybe sizing down. You know, you got to try to, you know, play around with it at first, but typically go with the size you normally wear. They will fit you. All right, only in those crazy circumstances like me sizing down on those hard shells to wear with just a t-shirt did it work. Everything else I own is an extra large, and I'm happy with everything. Okay, honestly, if I wanted to buy another Alpha SV for more everyday wear rather than just real extreme cold and layering heavy things underneath it, I would have sized down on that and just gotten a large in the Alpha SV, and that would probably fit me every day pretty well, or better, okay? As well as, you know, this Therm. The Therm is a little big, but I'm afraid if I sized down on it and got the large, it may be a little too tight, or I might not be able to layer much underneath it. All right, there is definitely a difference between sizes from a medium to a large, and a large to an extra large, and so on. You know, in the body, okay, in this whole midsection here, there is definitely a difference. So, all right, okay. Thanks for watching. I really hope it helped you out. I hope I didn't confuse you too much. You know, we're trying to explain all this as best I can and show you as many examples as I can. So thanks again for watching, and you know, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out all my other videos, and hopefully we'll see you back soon. Take care. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.